Go, 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 go. And we're live, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic start to your Sunday. And welcome to today's 49ers post-game show as the 49ers get a huge win at home to make it 5 wins in a row, defeating the Miami Dolphins 33-17. Let's go, San Francisco 49ers. Let's go, 49ers faithful. What a win. But of course, when you look at this game, right now our thoughts and prayers are with Jimmy Garoppolo. Sustained a foot injury. And right now, from what I can see, we are waiting to get full update on the extent of the injury. And I think what I've seen, I think a fracture. Still trying to look more into it, but I'm not sure exactly if this is going to be season ending for Jimmy Garoppolo. So right now, it's a really tough situation. You know, when you're looking at how well Jimmy Garoppolo has been playing. He's been playing his best football of ever in his career, and with the 49ers. And I mean, we've been playing such great football and getting these big wins. So right now, we are thinking about Jimmy Garoppolo and keeping our prayers and thoughts that this injury is not going to be season ending. Welcoming everyone to the post game show. What's going on, Tyler Burbeck? Jimmy G season-ending injury fracture. I really hope that it's not going to be season-ending. We'll definitely keep tabs on as we get more updates. But just a really unfortunate situation. The foot injury. The player on the play, falls on his foot there, and he has to, end up leaving the field there. And just tough, really tough. But when you look at what Brock Purdy, the incredible job that he did, I mean, what a game for the rookie quarterback to step into a situation with a Super Bowl caliber team and to lead this 49ers team on offense. What a great game for him. I mean, he was making great passes. He was calm in the pocket. Making those throws. And being able to if his first or second read wasn't open, he was able to scan the field pretty good and be able to make good decisions, and be able to make some great throws and fit them in really tight windows of opportunity. So what a great job Brock Purdy did out there, and the arm strength for him to really talented quarterback. He's been overlooked a lot in his career. And so, when you look at the job he did at, I think it was Iowa State, really did a nice job there. So, looking at what he did today, I mean, until we get more updates, hopefully the injury to Jimmy Garoppolo is not going to be season ending. But if in the short term, Brock Purdy is going to be out there, I believe that he has got what it takes and this 49ers team can win with Brock Purdy. And I mean, you saw it today in a big game. I mean, the plays that he was making and, took care of the football. Just threw one interception in the game, passed for over 210 passing yards, 2 touchdowns in the game. What's going on, AM Echo Sky? Hey, Travis. Niners win, but at a cost. Pray for Jimmy G. Absolutely, our thoughts and prayers for Jimmy Garoppolo. Really praying and hoping that it's not going to be a season-ending injury with the foot injury. So as soon as we get more updates there, we'll definitely keep everyone updated. Really just praying it's not season-ending. I mean, would be devastating to see Jimmy Garoppolo have to go through another season-ending injury. And the adversity that we have had to go through this season, losing Trey Lance for the year, it's just been tough. It's tough, and so right now, keeping our thoughts and prayers for Jimmy Garoppolo. And yeah, I mean, as big as a win like this does, I mean, you lose Jimmy G potentially, right now we're holding our breath for sure. Just hoping, praying we are going to get good news, and that this injury is not going to be season ending, and that Jimmy G will be able to come back. He's been playing his best football in his career and with the 49ers. And was really excited to see him have the opportunity to lead this Super Bowl caliber 49ers team into the playoffs on a deep NFC playoff push and be able to get to the Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl. And this 49ers team has got what it takes to get there this season. And I mean, it's going to be so exciting to see what's going to happen. Right now it's just tough. Right now we're, keeping our thoughts and prayers for Jimmy Garoppolo. Really praying it's not going to be season ending, the injury, the foot injury. Welcome in, everyone, to the 49ers post-game show. Glad you joined us as we are breaking down this huge win today for the 49ers as they make it 5 wins in a row. A huge win, defeating a really good Miami Dolphins team 33-17. The Niners get the victory. And I mean, what an incredible job the 49ers defense did in this game. They absolutely stepped up big time. And in the second half, unfortunately, our scoreless streak does end at the 4 games, holding opponents to 0 points in the second half. But the defense still comes through in an amazing way. They only allow 7 points in the second half, and we had 3 interceptions in the game. The defense was amazing. I mean, making turnovers, that getting interceptions, that is what you got to do in a big game like this and against a really talented Dolphins offense. Excuse me. You got to find ways to be able to create turnovers. And so for the 49ers defense to step up in such a huge way, 3 interceptions, so exciting. And the defense, they came up huge today. I mean, Tua, he was messing up a lot of throws today. Still, Dolphins, I mean, you saw how explosive that they could be. A couple of big plays in this game, the play that started out the game. And then in the fourth quarter, when Dolphins made it a 6-point game, and the fourth quarter had just started. So, you love the way the 49ers responded to that rally by the Dolphins. The Niners responded in a big way. And I mean, they played so well to finish out this game. What a huge win. Again, right now, keeping our prayers and thoughts for Jimmy Garoppolo. Really praying that this is not going to be season ending, the foot injury. So as soon as we get updates, we will definitely keep everyone updated here on the channel. Welcome in to the 49ers post-game show. How's the 49ers faithful doing, and how are you feeling after a huge win? I mean, our defense, our number 1 defense, what an incredible, amazing job they continue to do. I mean, DeMeco Ryans, man, he is just such a great coach, and, we know he is going to get a head coaching job next season, but really excited to see what this 49ers defense can do to finish out this season. But just such an amazing job today, getting the interceptions, creating the turnovers. That's what you got to do in a huge game like this, with this kind of magnitude. So what a statement. I mean, this is a huge statement. The 49ers, we are proven. We just continue to answer the bell. We knew coming in, this was going to be a great challenge. So to see the 49ers come in here in a big game and to get this huge win, and to do so in a big way in the second half and in that fourth quarter, we really turned on the switch, dominated to close out these games. We are playing so well right now, and this win makes it 5 wins in a row. Absolutely amazing. Welcome in, 49ers faithful, to the 49ers post-game show as the 49ers make it 5 wins in a row, getting another huge victory at home at Levi Stadium, defeating the Miami Dolphins 33-17, and in a matchup that featured student versus teacher, as a former 49ers coach with the 49ers Mike McDaniel, now the head coach with the Miami Dolphins. Him and Kyle Shanahan had coached together for I think over 12, 14 or so seasons. So they have been together, coaching together a long time. So this was the first time we see them coaching against each other in a game as both as head coaches. So this was what a game this was. This was an exciting game. That first half was so much going on, and in the second half as well. This was as good a game as it gets when it comes to the competitiveness, and the Dolphins I think had won 5 games in a row. So this is huge, for the Niners to come in here, make a huge statement, and to even losing Jimmy G in this game. Our rookie quarterback comes in, Brock Purdy. I mean, he did such a great job in this game, because not having a lot of reps, and especially going through the week, he didn't take a lot of reps out there. So to be penciled in to this situation, it's definitely asking a lot to lead a Super Bowl caliber team in a huge game against a really good Dolphins team. To do what he did today, I mean, it was just amazing. What a performance for Brock Purdy. And so, hopefully we get good news on Jimmy Garoppolo, and the injury is not going to be season ending. But if in the short term, Brock Purdy is going to be at quarterback, what we saw today, I mean, he did such a good job. The calmness that you saw from him in the pocket, making those throws out there. He looked like a veteran out there, didn't look rattled to be in this huge situation. So, I really feel like he did an amazing job out there, considering the situations. His throws were so accurate. He was fitting them in very tight windows, and his decision making out there, when you look at if his first or second read wasn't open, he was doing a good job reading the field, going to his third read. And so you love to see that. I mean, he was keeping plays alive, making plays. The Niners, I mean, we had our winning formula out there: run the football, control the time of possession. So Mason out there, I mean, what a great job this kid is doing. Another great rookie draft pick. We did such a good job with our draft picks. So shout out to GM John Lynch and the entire 49ers scouting team to get these talented players and to draft them, and to see the impact that they are having this season, as we have gone through a lot of adversity. But what a win today! What a win today to come together like this. After the Jimmy G injury, the Niners responded in a big way today. So hopefully we get great news on Jimmy Garoppolo and the injury. We'll keep everyone updated. Welcome in everyone to the 49ers post-game show. How's everyone doing today as the 49ers get a huge win at home to make it 5 wins in a row? And the 49ers number 1 defense, they continue to play so amazing out there, and what they did today is so incredible in the turnover department, getting 3 interceptions. I mean, it was spectacular to do that, to get Tua rattled out there, to be putting the kind of pressure our defense was putting on Tua today. I mean, we were making so many huge plays. Welcome in. Not news you wanted to hear. Look at the previous message. I really hope as we get more updates on the injury. I'm gonna try to see here if we can get some updates on it. I'm gonna go through my phone for a sec, but really praying that this injury is not going to be season ending, and so we will definitely keep everyone updated here as we get more updates. It's just tough, to have gone through obviously Jimmy G playing his best football and with the 49ers, and you were just so excited to see what he can do leading this 49ers team to get back to the Super Bowl and to win a Super Bowl that we were finally going to get that opportunity to see Jimmy Garoppolo be able to do that. Really hoping that is still going to be an opportunity for Jimmy G to come back, if that means by the playoffs. But again, right now, not sure to the extent of the injury. But as we get updates and get more official updates, we'll keep everyone updated. Thank you, Tyler, for the update there. On the foot injury. Again, hopefully that the fracture is not going to be something that will be season ending, but that Jimmy G will be able to come back at some point during this season. Welcome in, William Henry. How's it going? I hope Brock Purdy pulls a 2017 Nick Foles. What a story that would be. I mean, it would be an unbelievable story if that ends up being the case. A rookie quarterback leading this 49ers team to winning a Super Bowl. So definitely, what we saw from Brock Purdy today, you have confidence that if, Jimmy G's injury ends up being, a season-ending injury, or if he's out for a substantial amount of time, that you have confidence in Brock Purdy out there, that, he's going to play well. He's going to give you a great opportunity to be able to win. So what an incredible job he did out there. I mean, it was unbelievable. The throws he was making, the arm strength we saw from him. He was fitting throws in tight windows. The 49ers, we did what we do best out there. We pound the football, run the football. So we controlled time of possession. We were able to wear out the defense. And Purdy, he was stepping up, on big third downs, big plays. He was making those throws and taking care of the football just through one interception. But what a spectacular performance for Brock Purdy, completing 25 of 37 passes for 210 passing yards, 2 touchdowns in the game. What a performance for the rookie quarterback. And then Mason, the rookie running back, what a game for him. He had 8 carries for 51 yards. Yeah. So what a game for him, averaging almost 7 yards a carry for Mason. This dude, I mean, he is so explosive out there. He is fun to watch. And so being that Elijah Mitchell is going to be out, I think 8 weeks it is, being able to have a guy like Mason come in behind McCaffrey, he has been, he is such a good runner. When he is going downhill, running down the field, down the middle, he is so explosive, and it's fun to watch. So it was really fun to watch. And McCaffrey today, what a game. I mean, his best game as a 49er, doing so both in the running game and receiving game. He was so explosive and really making incredible catches out there and getting so many yards after the catch. It was just so much fun today. I mean, seeing what the 49ers did on offense, we were making big plays. Deebo Samuel coming through, what he was doing out there. And the most unbelievable play that we saw was probably, so many plays. The one play that was crazy was the one that we lost yards on, but Deebo, he had 4 defenders on him, and he just put his head down, tried to see that if he could come out of that and still be on his feet, and managed to get like 5 or 6 yards out of it. But seeing what he did there, that was just awesome to see. You see how explosive of a talent Deebo Samuel is. It's really incredible to see. 49ers defense still in the heat. They just gave up a touchdown in the second half after a 4-game shutout in second half, but they made some turnovers against the Dolphins. The 49ers defense stepped up huge today. Obviously we didn't, unfortunately the shutout streak in the second half comes to an end. But what an incredible run it was to go 4 games and to not allow any points to opponents in the second half. But we did a great job in the second half today, allowing just 7 points against the Dolphins, and getting the turnovers was huge. That's what you got to do in a big game like this. You got to create turnovers and create opportunities to be able to capitalize. So being able to do that today, 3 interceptions in the game for this 49ers number 1 defense. What an amazing job today, and putting so much pressure on Tua. We had, I think we had 4 or 5 sacks in the game. Nick Bosa with 3 sacks. 3 sacks in the game for Bosa. I think he's got 14 and a half or 15 sacks on the season now. Unbelievable. It's been incredible seeing what Bosa has been doing. He was getting so much pressure on Tua today, and just disrupting plays. And wow, it was fun to watch, to see what this 49ers number 1 defense did today against this really talented Dolphins offense. What a game this was, and we came through in the big moments, and getting those turnovers. I mean, those interceptions, absolutely huge. Dolphins, they were. So yeah, it does appear, guys. Yeah. So unfortunately, we are, as I'm seeing on the 49er post-game show on the TV, the report, Jimmy Garoppolo will be having season-ending foot surgery. So yeah, that is that's a I'm just at a loss for words right now. I mean, trying to process my emotions. Again, like I'm sure all of us are feeling that this is just tough. This is I mean, what we've had to go through this season, the adversity, praying for a speedy recovery for Jimmy Garoppolo, and hopefully, maybe this means that, maybe he'll have an opportunity to be back here next season, as a backup potentially, depending on how the market is going to be for Jimmy Garoppolo in the off season. But hopefully that, today was not the last game that we see Jimmy Garoppolo play as a 49er. When you consider, I mean, just how well he was playing, and we were so excited to see him, have the opportunity to lead this 49ers team to a Super Bowl, and to be able to win a Super Bowl. And that's what we have always thought that would be a possibility, and seemed like that going into this year that wasn't going to be the case, that that it looked all but a foregone conclusion that Jimmy Garoppolo was not going to be here this season, but ends up being able to come back. Had the shoulder surgery last year, so the market wasn't as hot for him in free agency, or just in general the market for him. But yeah, this is just a really tough blow. So praying the best for Jimmy Garoppolo, healthy surgery, speedy recovery, and being able to get back to doing what he was doing best this year, playing incredible. But this is just really a tough blow. You win such a huge game, but at such a huge cost. Now we're in the position looking at Brock Purdy. He's going to be asked to lead this team to a Super Bowl. Well, technically, yeah, we're not going to ask him to lead us to a Super Bowl, but he potentially has that opportunity. And I think that he is going to do a great job. And what we saw from him today in such a huge game, I really think it's going to. I really think he has a great opportunity to continue to play well. Welcome in, everyone. Prayers up. Just a tough blow. Really tough blow. Welcome in, everyone, to the 49ers post-game show. How's everyone doing tonight as we're breaking down a huge win today? But unfortunately, as we did get the news, Jimmy Garoppolo will have season-ending foot surgery. So just so tough. Praying the best for Jimmy Garoppolo, that he'll have a speedy recovery. It's just, when you look at, he was playing his best football and with the 49ers, it's just tough that we aren't going to get to see him play the rest of the season. And yeah, it's just tough. It's tough. But we've been through a lot this year, and seeing what Brock Purdy did out there, have a lot of confidence that he can continue to play well in big games, and that this 49ers team with a number 1 defense and so many explosive playmakers on offense. And seeing what Purdy did out there, he did such a great job. I have a lot of confidence that Purdy can lead us to the promised land. I mean, I think he can get us to a Super Bowl this season. I mean, it seems like a really daunting task, but you look at how well we're playing, and Garoppolo, after he left the game today, you would think, a rookie quarterback coming in, you think against a good team like this that, the game wouldn't go as well as it did. But, it goes to show just how good this 49ers team is. I mean, we stayed together. We responded in such a great way after the Jimmy Garoppolo injury. We never gave up, and just love the way we responded today. And so, you would think losing Jimmy G for the year, that the season's over, but it's definitely definitely not over at all. Really excited about this opportunity we still have this year. It just sucks, that we're not going to get to see Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback. Praying the best for Jimmy G. Successful surgery, healthy, speedy recovery. But we're looking at Brock Purdy, what he did out there today. I have a lot of confidence that he's going to continue to play well and give us a great chance to win. So let's see what he can do out there, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see. Thoughts and prayers with Jimmy G and Trey Lance. Absolutely, having a speedy recovery. That they are going to come back stronger than ever. So really excited to see what they can do next season. And hopefully we'll see Jimmy G back. Really hope that this wasn't the last game that we see Jimmy Garoppolo play as a 49er. But just a really tough blow today. I mean, to find out this news, it's just really tough right now. But I know that this 49ers team, that they are going to stay together. We're going to bounce back and, just continue to play well. Next man up mentality. Brock Purdy, obviously is asking a lot out of a rookie quarterback to lead a Super Bowl caliber team. But you see what he did out there today. He looked relaxed in the big game. He was relaxed in the pocket, making his throws out there. I mean, he played so well today. So it gives me a lot of confidence that he can continue to play well. And when you have a number one defense like this, playing so amazing, creating turnovers, getting huge stops, it's giving your offense opportunities. And when you have such an explosive offense like this 49ers offense, when you can run the football, control time of possession, you have so many offensive playmakers out there. This offense is just so much fun to watch. Seeing McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Ayuk, Jennings, Juszczyk, all of these guys making big plays out there. And seeing what Mason did, the rookie running back, he had a great game out there. So really excited. I mean, this Niners team, even without Jimmy G, I think that with Brock Purdy, what he did today, it's a small sample size. It's one game. But in such a big game, to do what he did today was really impressive. So really excited to see if he can continue to play well. And I think he will continue to play well. Welcome in everyone to the 49ers post-game show as we're breaking down a huge win today for the San Francisco 49ers as they defeat a really good Miami Dolphins team 33-17. What a huge win for the 49ers. What a statement victory. You lose your starter, Jimmy Garoppolo. He comes out of the game early, and you have a rookie quarterback in Brock Purdy. He comes in for the 49ers, and he does an amazing job today, completing 25 of 37 passes for 210 passing yards, throwing 2 touchdowns, just 1 interception. What an incredible job Brock Purdy did out there. And this 49ers number one defense, creating takeaways, getting interceptions, 3 interceptions in the game. It was absolutely amazing what the 49ers defense did today. And they allowed just 7 points in the second half. Unfortunately, our shutout streak in the second half. Ends today at 4 games. But what a great job the defense. They to stop this talented Dolphins team. To hold them to just 17 points. That's a great job. This defense for the 49ers, number one defense. What a job today. I mean, putting so much pressure on Tua. He was missing a lot of throws and creating the takeaways, getting the interceptions. Absolutely huge. What a win today. But again, comes at a huge cost. Losing Jimmy Garoppolo, unfortunately, for the season, as we did find the unfortunate news that Jimmy Garoppolo will have to have season-ending foot surgery. So our prayers and thoughts with Jimmy Garoppolo, that he's going to have a healthy, speedy recovery, and then he's going to be coming back next year stronger than ever. And hopefully we will see Jimmy Garoppolo come back to the 49ers, being that, not sure what his free agent market is going to look like after, going through here another major injury. But, I feel like, we'll see what happens. I mean, you looked at the market last year, Jimmy Garoppolo, with the shoulder surgery, he, ends up being able to come back. And we didn't think that was going to happen this season. So again, this could be another situation where, look like that Jimmy G was going to be able to lead us to win a Super Bowl this year, and then he was going to be able to be a free agent, and then maybe we would see him come back, or, maybe he would look to be a starter on another team. So we'll see what happens. Could he come back as a backup next year to trade Lance? I definitely believe that can be a possibility. I would love to see that. So hopefully this today wasn't the last game that we see Jimmy Garoppolo play as a 49er. But this is just such a tough blow. Losing Jimmy G for the season. You're so excited about the win today, but it's going to be tough, processing our emotions, losing Jimmy G. Again, I know he's going to bounce back stronger than ever. This Niners team, they responded in a big way today. Love the way we fought out there. You win a huge game like this after losing your quarterback. It was a great way to respond. We responded in a big way. So I'm excited. I think that this team will stay together. I feel like they're not going to let this, we're going to bounce back in a strong way. So praying the best for Jimmy G, and, excited to see what this Niners team can do the rest of the year. We still got a great opportunity. Welcome in, everyone, to the 49ers post-game show. How's everyone doing tonight? What's going on? Ravens 76. Be more. How's it going? Good job, 49ers. I'm using 49ers defense on my fantasy team. I'm glad y'all punched the Dolphins in the mouth. Salute from Baltimore. Appreciate you checking in. Really, it's always exciting hearing from everyone, wherever you are out there. It's super exciting. So thank you checking in. Good luck to your Ravens. Today was a big win, and our defense played amazing today. Again, just so tough to lose Jimmy G. You get a huge win like this, but losing Jimmy G, it just it makes it really tough. You're excited about the win, but the magnitude of losing Jimmy G for the season, just really unfortunate. So praying the best for Jimmy Garoppolo, as we did get the unfortunate news that he will have season-ending foot surgery. And now we are in this situation. Brock Purdy, he stepped up in a big way today. I give him a lot of credit. What a fantastic job he did out there, not having that many reps, to, be asked to come in here in a huge game like that and to play as well as he did. He did a fantastic job, completing 25 of 37 passes for 210 passing yards. He looked calm out there. He was calm in the pocket, stepping up, making his throws out there. What an incredible job Brock Purdy did. And I definitely believe with what we saw out there from him is that he's going to give the 49ers a great opportunity to win. So even without Jimmy G, I still believe that Purdy can give us a great opportunity to win. And you saw what he did today in a huge game. He played so well. So really excited to see what he can do. Seeing how relaxed he was, he didn't let the moment get too big for him. He was himself out there. He played to his ability, his confidence level. So that's what I was really excited to see from Brock Purdy and to do so in such a huge game today. What a win for the 49ers as they make it 5 wins in a row, defeating a really good Miami Dolphins team 33-17. The 49ers get the huge win, but it does come at a huge cost, as we did unfortunately find out the unfortunate news that Jimmy Garoppolo will have to have season-ending foot surgery, and it's just so tough. Our prayers and thoughts are with Jimmy Garoppolo, that he's going to have a speedy recovery. Confident he is going to bounce back stronger than ever. But when you look at, he was playing his best football with the 49ers, and now to have to go through another season-ending injury, it's just really unfortunate. And I'm excited that Purdy will get an opportunity, but it's just sad that we won't get to see Jimmy Garoppolo be able to lead this 49ers team to a Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl this season. I hope that Jimmy Garoppolo will be able to come back next season. So we'll see if he's able to come back as a backup. But hopefully today wasn't the last game that we see Jimmy Garoppolo play as a 49er. So a huge win today for the 49ers, but does come at a huge cost. So we just gotta, we gotta bounce back. Confident that this Niners team, they responded in a huge way today. You lose your quarterback like that, and we kept our composure out there. We continue to play well. And Purdy, what a job he did out there, and to do so in such a big game. Tyler Burbeck, player of the game, going with Brock Purdy. Love to see it. What he did out there, absolutely amazing. Passing for over 200 plus passing yards, 2 touchdowns in the game. He was relaxed out there. He was calm and collected in the pocket, making those throws. And he had the arm strength, and he was able to fit throws in really tight windows. So what he did out there was amazing. And to do so with having not that many reps throughout the week, to come in here in such a huge game and to step up like that in such a huge way. What a game for Brock Purdy. Love to see it. Even though Brock Purdy is an understudy quarterback as a rookie, he is taking care of the ball. Good for the offense. Absolutely. You look at what Purdy did today. He took great care of the football. So that's what you also love to see from him today. All of the plays he made, but taking care of the football, and really being relaxed out there. He didn't appear to be rattled. Didn't let the moment become too big for him. So he did a great job today, stepping in such a huge way. Yet player of the game, love to see it, Brock Purdy. Now the defense never stopped making turnovers on the Dolphins, especially in the fourth quarter. Absolutely. That was so exciting to finish out the game like that. Our number one defense creating takeaways, creating turnovers, and to seal the game like that. It was so exciting. What an exciting way for this 49ers number one defense to finish out the game. What a huge win today. Absolutely huge win. Tua didn't perform well today after he made some bad missed throws, including 2 interceptions. And that was, when you look at this game, how great of a job our defense did containing Tua and the Dolphins. For Purdy, he outplayed Tua in this game. I mean, the Dolphins, they were playing so well. They had won 5 games in a row coming in. So we were playing a really hot Dolphins team to stop them in such a big way today. What a huge win. What a huge win this was. So we are player of the game, AM Echo Sky, going with Nick Bosa, Dre Greenlaw, and Brock Purdy. Love to see it. Nick Bosa, I mean, what an incredible game for him. Let me get some water real quick. Nick Bosa, I mean, what an unbelievable performance for him today. 3 sacks. Dre Greenlaw, he was making big plays out there. And Brock Purdy stepping up in a huge way. I mean, what an unbelievable performance. Passing for 210 passing yards, 2 touchdowns in the game. When you look at, he was relaxed out there. His vision, scanning the field, when his first or second read wasn't open, he was able to go to his third option and be able to make quick decisions, make those throws, and you just loved his decision making out there. Took care of the football. So I feel like he did a really great job today and stepped up in such a huge way, and especially considering that he hadn't been taking reps during the week. So what an incredible job Purdy did today, and now he's going to be asked to be the starting quarterback the rest of the season. It's seeing what he could do today, I have a lot of confidence that he can continue to play well. So excited to see what he can do and how he builds off of the game he had today, because I feel like he stepped up in a huge way and in such a huge game. Playing this hot Dolphins team, I mean, they have been one of the most explosive teams in the NFL, and for us to stop them today and to beat them, this was a huge win for us. And we're continuing to build momentum, and just love what Purdy did out there. I mean, what a job. So I'm taking Purdy as well as my pick of the game. Unbelievable performance for him. Welcome everyone to the 49ers post-game show. We are going to be wrapping up the post-game show here shortly. But before we do, let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm, and let's show YouTube how all of us 49ers faithful, how we do it here on YouTube. Let's make some noise for that YouTube algorithm, and let's smash up that like button. Let's make sure to let YouTube know that this video is relevant, so then YouTube knows to recommend this video to as many San Francisco 49ers fans and football fans out there. So thank you everyone so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Really means a lot to me for you taking valuable time out of your day to check out the post-game show. Truly means the world to me. So I want to say thank you so much. If you enjoy these 49ers live post-game shows, be sure to smash that subscriber button for more 49ers content on the SF Bay Area SportsTalk channel. And be sure to smash that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm going live for the next San Francisco 49ers post-game show, as we'll be here next Sunday and every Sunday breaking down 49ers football after every game. And next Sunday, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers will be, looks like Tom Brady will be making his last visit to Levi Stadium. So it's going to be a really exciting game as the 49ers look to make it 6 wins in a row. Brock Purdy will look to continue to play well. Unfortunately, we did find out the unfortunate news that Jimmy Garoppolo will be out for the season, suffering a season-ending foot injury. He will have season-ending foot surgery. So praying the best for Jimmy G, that he's going to have a healthy surgery, speedy recovery. Just a really tough blow today to have this happen. But, seeing how the 49ers responded, they responded in a big way today. What a huge win. So praying the best for Jimmy G. Looking forward to seeing what the Niners can continue to do moving forward. What a huge win today. Let's continue to build off of it. Thank you everyone so much. Thank you 49ers faithful. What a win today. The 49ers make it 5 wins in a row, defeating a really good Miami Dolphins team 33-17. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your day, and let's go San Francisco 49ers. Let's go 49ers faithful. Have a great one, everyone.